Now, we lived in Williamsburg in a two-family house. My grandparents lived downstairs. That's my mother's parents lived downstairs. And they had two floors, and we had the third floor. And I have very fond memories of living there. First of all, she had two sisters who still lived there, and they kind of were like, I was like a little toy for them, and especially one of them, Bertha. Of course, the names were Bertha and Minnie, which were typical, and her brothers were George and Mel, typical of that time, that era. At any rate, we lived there upstairs, and I remember fond memories because I used to go downstairs and visit with my grandmother all the time. My grandmother was a wonderful lady, but she was very sick, and I never understood what her illness was. And part of it was very frightening to me because she was a large woman, and at times you hear a thud downstairs. And my mother was a very scared person, and I would go downstairs, and there would be my grandmother. And we didn't know, and I'd try to wake her up, and she would wake up after a while. I didn't know at that particular time that she did have a brain tumor. And my grandmother died at a relatively early age.